Like Mad Dog Lion, or if he's looking at the team, or what he's doing.
We've
All
seen
of the above.
Yeah, we've seen very little of that actually in the face-off arena.
I mean, he was giving us the...
which is an absolute menace. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think there's some. Jesus, that's scary to watch.
Okay, let's send it back to the casters while you're still feeling confident. Take it away.
First blood already over to the side of LYON. The kill on River.
Going to get shoved in. She feels really bad in lane early. They have kind of taken over this
you
bot
can see Dokla, he's just going to start proxying now. So he's in behind the tower, no longer wants to play for that 1v1. He has taken that away, and he's moving up towards Grubs.
Yes, first Grub already claimed by the side of 100 Thieves as they immediately go in for the fight, and Audieland is dead before anything else even happens. Now Saint's in the middle of everybody, and River's going to be in some danger. Quid's firing back with a little bit more. FBI with long-range damage isn't quite enough to finish the kill onto Saint, and Lions and Henna are still firing back towards Quid and Ayla. Meanwhile, Dokla and Surdy trying to get involved in the fight, but it's just a 1v1 for them with a feat of warfare claimed as Henna gets a kill for his Senna.
You want to be able to, as we see this TP coming in from the Rel, and Audi is headed up here.
Okay, Dokla's got his flash still. We'll see if he wants to try to spin that, because LYON is sending a kitchen sink at him. No, he'll just cast the Judgment, do a little bit of damage to him. Bottom side of the map, it's 100 Thieves looking to get something back. But between worlds, Saint goes, and away from the danger he finds himself until Ayla shows up, and now the Realm Warp puts River behind him, while Quid stays with the wave to make sure that they can get that shoved up. And now a little bit more damage onto Saint. He is reinforced with the Dawning Shadow. As River, one more turret shot might have been able to kill him, but they aren't going to get that. LYON the entire time has been putting in work on the tier 1 turret on the top side. They'll claim that.
Scaling really well and be in a good position to enable the rest of the team. Like, this guy just has been a difference maker and is, I think, a big reason why so many pros rank this team so highly.
Yeah, they always talk about Henna and Saint, and the fact that Henna is in a good position despite, as we talked about, that Senna lane being really tough in early levels. I feel like the way that LYON have been able to get Henna's Senna in a good position has been great. As we see them chewing through this bot side turret, River is going to go in onto Saint.
But it's just perfect
and
placement
he just goes out.
of the Between Worlds. He places it down in a spot where you walk through it, you put yourself on the other side of a very large piece of terrain that your opponents can't possibly follow through. But now, Saint sticks around a little bit long. He could be in some danger with this one as Ayla and River work together for the chain CC. Discretion's the better part of it.
Fair objective setup fight. So they back off, they kind of look for something maybe on bot side. Now they're pushing in mid, but really good use of LYON of their pressure points.
Okay, Audieland, I think he might have just had his Subjugate spell shielded, but now a nice engage coming out from LYON with a Magnet Storm crash down onto 3, but a bunch of damage coming back out from FBI with the AoE on the Infernum. 100 Thieves still trying to fight back a little bit here, but Surdy has arrived. One more auto attack to stun him up there with the concussive blows from Quid, flashing away from the pillar now. 100 Thieves have already lost 2 men, but so have LYON. Dokla continues escaping, Dawning Shadow, not enough to threaten his life. A bit of a bloody one here, but it's an even trade.
To pull off. You don't really have that much time. The question is going to be posed in 5 minutes. You know, can you beat us in a team fight? Can you stop us at this dragon? They will trade that tier 1 top, which is fine short term, but if you lose Mountain Soul, it is really, really tough. So 100 Thieves have a couple minutes here to get as strong as possible.
Okay, the Herald's summoned up though, and LYON are going to be the ones cashing in. FBI in some danger. Defensive ulti from Ayla, the Glacial Fissure, to protect the Aphelios. 100 Thieves haven't lost anybody here just yet. The Herald's ready for the second charge. Ayla and Quid both stepping forward a little bit, but Surdy has already used the Dominus. Maybe they could catch 100 Thieves unawares, making a second play, this time potentially in the blue buff jungle. Dokla wants to go in, but he's all alone! Dokla! With a big blunder there, walking alone. But River is not. He's already down to below half HP. Surdy and Audieland are here. Otacon still being focused by 100 Thieves. We're going to get a fight. I just knew this was how it was going to go down. Surdy's here on the very front line. They're trying to focus the Fed Renekton, but they can't do enough damage to actually hurt him. River's about to die, but the Otacon is going to get claimed by FBI. Ayla and River continuing to disengage, but Quid is under pressure. Lions needs a little bit more damage, and FBI is already down. It's 2 dead on 100 100 Thieves. River's about to be the third. Saint needs a little bit more in the last auto attack. Finds him for the double kill. Now he continues jumping forward with another weirding. 3 dead. Soul, if they're going to take this, they need to make it happen here soon. Saint's keeping everybody else zoned away. Dokla wins a trade against Surdy. Now you got to look out because Saint goes between worlds up the wall to join up with the rest of LYON. Now Ayla with a glacial fissure on to 3. Nicely followed up by FBI, but they don't have enough damage to finish the job just yet. Dokla gets the assassination on Saint. There's another kill onto LYONs. Surdy is fleeing. Dokla's still fighting. FBI's alive, but Surdy is zoning him away, and Dokla still needs a little bit more damage to try to kill him, but he flashes back over the wall and stays alive. LYON win the fight.
LYON take the fight. They're going to take the soul as well. Was a pretty close one. Henna got incredibly low. FBI did a lot of damage there. Dokla had a good angle on that flank, but River couldn't get too much done. I mean, you know what? We are going to play through side lanes, try to find picks there, try to find pressure there, and hope that the other members can somehow hold on.
Yeah, it was a rough early game for Dokla's Garen, but he is starting to become relevant again here. Problem is, LYON is just brute forcing their way into the base now with this Mountain Soul power. FBI with the Infernum ulti really doesn't get a lot with it, and now he's under a lot of pressure here too. Counterattack from River. Quid shows up to join the battle, but River is already down. LYON continuing their push, and FBI dies next. LYON with a 5v3. Health bar's compromised, so they got to be a little bit careful. Wait for those cooldowns. They lock up Quid. That's the green light to keep on going in. They kill off the Rise, but he's traded for Adilan. It's still a 3-for-1, including an extra tier 3 turret, including the mid lane inhibitor. That's a massive. Not only helps break the shields from Henna's big ulti with the Dawning Shadow, it's also going to have the effectiveness of the Sterix Gauge from Surdy. But now River has been caught out. How often does the AD carry get to catch and assassinate Nocturne? River forced to flash over the wall just to escape.
Yeah, Servant Fang also going to get value against Mountain Soul, right? Because everyone has that shield, so you get Mountain Soul value, and River, we're going to watch him die. No way out of that. Bit of a lazy recall, didn't keep walking back to base. Now he is down, and that's the green light to go set up for Baron here.
Yeah.
And they're going to try to catch on this TP as well.
Yeah, Dokla's TP is not where he wanted to find himself. Massive mistakes from Dokla and River with the lazy recall, with the poor TP placement, results in a 5v3 game state. Yeah, it's difficult to try to find a way to fight back against the lead LYON already has, but it's way harder now because LYON are marching straight over to the Baron, and your jungler's still dead for 15 seconds on the 100 Thieves side.
And they're sending Surdy to protect this bot tier 2 as well, right? So Quid isn't going to be able to push in. Quid's actually probably
I was going to say, he's going to do more than protect the turret. He's going to beat Rise to death.
It's very protected.
Yeah, the turret
is safe.
The turret is protected. He beat Rise to death, and LYON are beating the Baron to death.
Yeah, this game is pretty much done at this point. LYON have done a fantastic job responding to what 100 Thieves brought to the table in this one. Surdy dominating the top lane matchup early on to guarantee that his team had total control over neutral objectives. The rest of the squad working together to play aggressively in the faces of 100 Thieves, punish things like River's Flash being missing at level 1. It's just been a great game 3 from LYON, and I think for their fans, for their staff, for their players, this is more of what you were expecting for this whole series coming into the day.
It's more of what we were expecting, and it's a really nice mental reset from them as well, right? Because after game 2, I was like, okay, where is this team going to be at mentally? How are they going to recover? They did a great job.
Dokla under some pressure now, though, as immediately LYON are ready to keep the blood splattering. Ayla is going to be your next target as Dokla has to go back all the way to the fountain steps. LYON will take out another inhibitor and continue their push towards the Nexus turrets. 100 Thieves know they only have one fight left in them if they want to try to stay in this game number 3. But Saint jumps into the middle of everybody and gets stunned back into the wall. That wasn't great. Now Surdy might be the next one to get taken out. He's still fleeing, but he will be resurrected. FBI's alive, but he's under so much pressure. 100 Thieves still scrambling, but LYON is too far ahead. Ayla and Dokla in the middle of everybody, but it's not enough. Only FBI still stands, and Henna's gonna put a bullet in his back. LYON are not done yet, and we're going to game 4.
We're going to game 4.
Stayed alive in a lot of these critical moments.
Oh my God.
And then he was able to wiggle.
Wiggled on him.
I don't know about you